You're watching Kenosha Community Media.
Good afternoon, Kenosha, and welcome to the 2017 Kenosha Civic Veterans Parade. My name is Jim Sulovich.
And I'm Tammy Conforti.
And we got a beautiful day for a parade, isn't it right, Tammy?
Yeah, it's a gorgeous day. Absolutely beautiful.
We're going to have, it's honoring Kenosha's history is the theme this year. And we got up to 19 different types of floats and a lot of fun. So let's get right to it.
This year's parade is presented by Snap-on.
Ladies and this is the American Legion Riders, District 1. You can hear by the roar of their engines. Formed in 2004 with the 7 members, they now number over 100 members. Participate in an average of 27 parades a year, as well as perform a multitude of additional honor guard functions.
Next we have the VFW 1965 Riders of Kenosha.
VFW Post 1865 Riders. Purpose is to remember, support, and defend our veterans and their families. God bless them.
Oh, they have all their American flags displayed so nicely.
Absolutely. Very awesome. They're available at any type of veteran fundraisers as well, so just get a hold of the American Legion.
They do an awesome job, those guys.
And folks, welcome to the Civics Parade, our Civics Veterans Parade, honoring Kenosha history is what they're doing. My name is Jim Sulovich, along with me is
Tammy Conforti.
We'll be here with you all afternoon, commentating on the parade, telling you what's going on and different types of things that's happening in the Kenosha area. Oh, coming down the road, we got them, they're coming. Here come the kids.
We now have the Community Bike Parade coming through.
Mm-hmm.
This is the 3rd year they've participated in the parade.
Yeah, absolutely, 3rd day, part of the Kenosha Civics Veterans Parade. Now, anyone is welcome to participate as long as you can ride a bicycle for 2 miles without stopping during the parade. Could you do it, Tammy?
I don't know about the 3 miles without stopping. I would certainly be able to give it a try, but I don't know if I could do it.
They, of course, are using proper headgear, as you should do when you're riding a bike. They look great. Congratulations, guys. See, all ages, not just kids, community bike ride. So, folks, if you want to be a part of the community bike ride next year, you can do that. Just make sure that you sign up with the Kenosha video in the city of Kenosha. And tell them that you want to be a part of it. Oh, here comes, we got some more. We got the little ones. Some of our
younger members, yeah.
A little bit of younger members coming through. You got the flag, got the hat. Look at that little one.
They're all decked out for today.
They're all decked out, and I tell you what, it brings back memories. I used to have the old Schwinn Stingray bicycle.
Yeah.
I can't remember how many baseball cards would be worth some kind of money today I used to put in the spokes.
You have those little banana seats on the back.
Absolutely.
Popping wheelies, having a good time.
Absolutely.
And here's some more of the group
More
coming
on the bikes. I tell you what, it's a fun. You get to decorate your bike. You get to wave to people.
I noticed there's a little guy out there with training wheels. There he is.
That's it. I like it. And you have the incumbent bike too, something that you can sit back on as well. And we got more bikes coming. I can imagine they got the smaller legs. They can't keep up with the people with the longer legs.
It takes them longer to get where they're going. Oh,
Absolutely.
There's another set of training wheels.
Yeah, another set of training wheels. Never too late to start or too young to start to ride a bike as well. There's different types of bicycles. And even more exciting is actually the reopening of the velodrome.
Yeah, I have not made it to the velodrome races yet, but I am planning on it.
Myself, growing up on the north side of Kenosha and living pretty close to the Washington Bull, every Tuesday night you go down there during the summer and catch the bike races, and maybe grab a burger over at Big Star as well.
Exciting to watch.
We got some witches. We have some witches on bikes as well. Interesting.
Riding the broom.
Different types of bikes. Now they also have another bike ride coming up that they do in town. and it has been it's been a resurgence of a lot of bike riding in the city of Kenosha as a group. Get on a bike and ride. I've got to get back out on a bike. And what we got coming up here now?
We have the DeVito family military vehicles from Pleasant Prairie.
Outstanding. Now we have a tank there. I think the Humvee is first, so I'm going to go straight with the Humvee. It's a tan Humvee. It's a 2008 AM General M1113. Got a couple Humvees here. Now the fun part is that tank that's coming up here in a bit. There's the Humvees. And they're honking away, always like that. Now here's that tank. Now that tank is a 1997 German Marder 1A3 infantry fighting vehicle. Now this tank imported from the United States into the United States in 2006. It's only one of its kind in the United States.
And wow, it weighs 36 tons, has a top speed of 45 miles per hour, and is armored to withstand 25 millimeter armor piercing rounds.
That's amazing. I'm gonna tell you what, it can hold up to 10 people. Of course, honoring Kenosha's history is a theme of this parade. And the marshal is Alderman Anthony Kennedy of the 10th District. I haven't seen him in the parade as of yet, but want to make mention of that the marshal is our good friend, both mutual friends of ours, Mr. Anthony Kennedy.
Anthony Kennedy, he's a great guy.
Mm-hmm. They're doing some announcements that just down the bit from us a little bit. I believe that's Anthony right there.
There he is.
He's stopping to talk to us. That's Anthony. That's what Anthony does. He stops and talks to people.
He's a very social
There's
guy.
our marshal.
There he is.
There he is. From the 10th District. Anthony Kennedy, he's a very shy guy. He's very shy. People don't know that about Anthony. And that's probably why the parade's moving a little slow right now, because Anthony is riding by. Yeah.
He's just taking his time,
He's going. I think everybody's in your district right here, Anthony.
We'll see that parade wave.
Oh, there he is, flexing some of his political prowess. Hey, Anthony, how are you, buddy? Thank you for the ice cream sandwiches, by the way, Anthony. That was great. He delivered them to my house last week.
Wow.
Great guy. He'll do anything for his constituents. This must be part of the DeVito family military vehicles. This one we don't have a note on, but it's impressive nonetheless. There they come.
There we go.
I know a couple of those officers.
And they're driving pretty slowly there.
Absolutely.
So everybody can get a good look.
Mm-hmm. There they are, folks. Again, the Kenosha Police Department being joined by its color guard.
Now we can hear the sirens.
There they are. Again, established 1841, village of Southport, population was 642. First marshal was Waters Townsley. There they are, folks.
There they are.
Kenosha Police Department. Good job, guys. Gotta wave hello to them. Straight ahead. And here comes the color guard. And more police. They're the honor guard. There's some new vehicles past couple years too. They went back to the black and white. There you are. That's the only time you want to be in the back of a police vehicle is during a parade.
Yep.
I believe that's McRuff.
There's McGruff, the crime dog. And here we have some ambulances moving forward.
It looks as though it's a fire department. Part of the fire department is coming through now. Of course, for years, fire trucks are made here in Kenosha, the old Peter Persch. So it has a rich history within fire departments. And the Kenosha Fire Department, on March 8th, 1851, an act to incorporate the first fire department in the city of Kenosha passed the state and assembly.
And was signed by Governor Nelson Dewey.
Yes, it was. And here comes the sirens. There they are, folks.
Guy Santelli.
Guy
is driving
Santelli,
that one,
yeah.
and his
Oh,
boys in the back.
Guy's always at the helm.
Yeah.
And here's our ambulance drivers, too.
Med 4 going past us now.
Mm-hmm. And your fire department. These are the people, the men and women, who run into a burning building. And there it is, folks. Summers. They got their parade coming up soon. Summers Fire Department.
That was nice they could join us today.
Absolutely. And they're volunteer. Once again, you know, they're the ones that run in while people are running out.
We have a fire truck from Paris. Beautiful red fire truck.
Squad 5.
Very impressive.
Very impressive.
Looks new, doesn't it?
Sure does.
Kenosha County Sheriff's Deputies Honors Guard is presenting the colors.
Established in 1836. The Kenosha Sheriff's Department, our Sheriff's Department Honor Guard, presents the colors, of course. Sheriff David Beth is the 58th Sheriff of Kenosha County. Deputy Friendly is Rhey Rowe. Once again, people are standing in honor of them. 1836, when we were still Southport. First sheriff's name was E.G. Hagunin. I'm going with that. That's what I'm saying, Hagunin. There's our honor guard, folks.
Kenosha County Sheriff Beth.
And there's David Beth in the sheriff vehicle there. Oh, no, that's not David. Looked like him. Don't have the best angle from where we're at.
That looks like Eric Klinkhammer, if
Oh.
I'm not mistaken.
Sure. There's David Beth and family. Now he's walking behind. There he always walks behind. Dave's always out walking behind.
Yep, there he is.
There's David Beth and family. Hey, Dave.
And coming up next, we have the Frank Neighborhood Project. The Frank Neighborhood Project. Oh, look at that. They have a beautiful boat decorated for the 4th of July holiday.
Their Family Resource and Empowerment Center, sponsored by the Sheriff's Department. That's why they're part of this as well, the Frank Elementary School project, neighborhood project. A lot of great things for the city and great for that neighborhood, too. Look, they're having fun in that. And
looks like we have a
Pleasant
car
Prairie.
from Pleasant Prairie.
Pleasant Prairie involved as well. Absolutely, folks. Pleasant Prairie here this afternoon, rather. And right behind them, we have our Scouts. Scout Rescue Squad. Getting part of the action today as well. Scout Leaders Rescue Squad. You see them out and about a lot of different, I see them at a lot of sporting events. We'll see them volunteering and helping out there. Rescue Squad of Kenosha.
Here we have the underwater rescue team.
Another squad. There's Jensen Towing. Jensen Towing here as well. Serving the community since 1993. Anywhere, anytime, Jensen Towing. And that's one of those big rigs. That's the ones you see out if a semi gets, broken down.
There we have the flatbeds.
They do a lot for the community as well, Jensen Towing. They got very good response time. They have a very good office business.
Their vehicles are all so pretty.
And yes, absolutely.
They all have great graphics.
Mm-hmm.
I love the one with the flames. That's one of my favorites.
It's one of the great ones.
So now it looks like we're going into Division 1. Division 1 is sponsored by the Kenosha Kingfish.
Yeah, the Kingfish. Get to a Kingfish game, folks. It's a lot of fun. If you haven't been, and fireworks there as well. They do fireworks a lot there.
Yeah, they do. It's always a good time at the Kenosha Kingfish games.
I believe we have the Kenosha Pops Concert Band right here. This year marks the 95th season of free concerts. Wednesday night, 7 till 9 p.m. at the Penoyer Park Band Shell.
Let's take a listen and see how they're doing. They always sound great.
Awesome, man, amazing. And here comes our mayor, John Antaramian and Peter Barca. Of course, Peter's Assembly Minority Leader, the state representative from the 64th Assembly District. Second time around for John as our mayor of Kenosha. Peter and John, what's up, fellas? And right behind them, folks, what do we have?
We have the Kenosha area Vietnam vets.
Who took first place float this year for patriotism. 1985 is when they started, honoring all vets who have died serving their country from Kenosha, past and present.
Their theme this year is honoring the fallen past and present. They also won blue ribbons and a chairman ribbon in previous parades.
And add another one, folks. You got the patriotism.
So nice to see people standing.
Randall C. Holton is our Vietnam veteran. Should be coming up in this convertible right here.
Randall Holton is Kenosha's hometown hero of the year 2016. 2016 hometown hero. There he is.
There he is. Military service dates and awards include Army Sergeant, regular Army, 1968 to 71, Reserve, some 71 to 72. Snap-on float.
We have the Snap-on float. Innovating since 1920. Snap-on being the sponsor for this year's Civic Parade.
And taking 3 awards for their float. Number 1 on artistic excellence, Number hometown pride and best use of the theme.
All
This
first
Snap-on,
place.
folks. Look at that beautiful, beautiful float.
Very impressive. In past parades, they've won division first place and best of show.
And here is the lovely Kaitlyn Rhey, Miss Kenosha 2017. Applied for health sciences major, University of Parkside. Plans to pursue a master's degree in nursing at Marquette.
Kaitlyn's platform is advocacy and positive mental health. Next, we have Kenosha County Executive Jim Cruiser.
Good old Jim Cruiser.
Driving a 1987 AMC Alliance.
Kenosha Community Health Center is here as well, folks. Their theme is we provide affordable and quality care. A not-for-profit charitable organization. They provide affordable and quality primary medical, dental, and behavioral health care.
This is their first year in the parade. Now we have the Jolly Giant Stilt Walkers.
The Jolly Giant Stilt Walkers have walked thousands of miles in hundreds of cities across America. For over a decade, they've brought smiles to the faces of millions.
Their theme this year is Whimsy, Whimsy, Whimsy. And in previous parades, they've won Best in the Parade.
Historical Society is up next. There's a Whimsy. That's Whimsy. That says Whimsy right there.
That's for sure.
Historical Society, founded in 1878 as Old Settlers Club. Southport Light Station Museum as well. You can join the Historical Center at the end of the month at Kennedy Park for the AMC Homecoming Car Show, which is always great, celebrating the centennial of Nash Motors. And take a look at these beautiful vehicles coming through.
This is their first year in the parade, Jim.
It is, and that's fantastic. And it's beautiful vehicles. There's a 1940 Nash. All these Nash cars, of course, built right here in Kenosha. There's all out of Kenosha cars coming at you right now. These old cars built right here in Kenosha, folks, for years.
I spotted a gremlin. You see it back there, Jim?
I saw a gremlin. I used to have a gremlin. Is that a Hornet? Absolutely, got a Hornet. And there's our gremlin. Beautiful red gremlin. I can remember those driving up and down the streets of Kenosha. Is that a sportabout? Gotta love that. Ambassador. A Rambler. And we got some Ramblers, folks. And of course, Kenosha is Jeeps as well. Look at that.
That looks like an AMX, and behind it looks like a Jaclyn.
It's a rarity. That's a scrambler, of course. And here's our Jaclyn, AMX Jaclyn. Yeah, I tell you what, made right here in Kenosha, folks. Of course, Jeeps, Ambassadors, Matadors. I tell you, Tammy, this takes me back. I am going to high school right here downtown, too. I remember seeing these cars driving down the road around that time.
My grandparents actually had a Jaclyn. I remember driving around and it was red.
Mm-hmm. Coming up here, we have the Belle City Brassworks Band, correct?
Yeah, it looks like it's coming up next. We'll be able to hear it shortly, and I believe they're going to have some people marching alongside them.
Mm-hmm. Now, the Belle City, there they are. They are Racine and Kenosha's community brass band, founded in 1988 as a performance outlet for southeastern Wisconsin's many experienced brass musicians. 40-plus brass and percussion members regularly perform at civic festivals, church services, parades, and formal concerts. Let's give it a listen. Outstanding, the brass. Come up next, folks. Kenosha Community Media, that we're very familiar with. Nonprofit organization offers television workshops to the Kenosha community. Get yourself involved, folks. Jason Rimkus is the person to call at 656-8497.
Looks like we have the Festival Foods Big Cart. They won first place in the Pure Water Days Parade in Chippewa Flowage.
The big cart here today, known as the largest shopping cart in Wisconsin. 416 grocery bags would fit in that big cart. Festival Foods is well known for its boomerang principle, making every business decision based on the question, will it bring the customer back? Their Performing Arts Center provides young people with high quality and innovative theater arts education through performance. Who participate, develop their theater skills, grow both as people and artists.
Notice their shirts have different names of different theater productions that they've done.
Oh,
very nice.
There's Elvis. Elvis is in the house, folks.
Yep.
There is Elvis, the Kingfish, of course, the Kingfish, all a part of this Carthage College here as well. If you want to learn more about Carthage College, go to carthage.edu. And of course, we have the Kingfish. Duffy Dyer, is he back there, Duffy? I don't see Duffy, but there's Elvis, the Kingfish. Get to the game, the Kingfish, and of course, their vehicle by Lynch Chevrolet.
This is the third year that the Kingfish have participated in the parade.
And coming up here, we have McDivitt's Towing, another towing company. Now, they're part of Kenosha history, and a part of McDivitt's is they're presenting in honor of Jim McDivitt, who passed away this past spring. And Jim was a supporter of the Noon Lions Club, the Danish Brotherhood, and the Moose Lodge number 286. Now, the McDivitt family would like to thank Kenosha for their love and support the past 57 years, and they are proud to continue to provide Kenosha with all their towing and auto repair needs.
And Jim, this is their first year being in the Kenosha Civic Parade.
That's quite a spectacle. Very nice.
Very nice, yes.
Thank you, McDivitts, for all what they've done for the city of Kenosha.
You are viewing the 2017 Kenosha Civics Veterans Parade presented by Snap-on.
There it is,
Snap-on. We are into Division 2 now, Jockey International Incorporated.
Division 1 was a Kingfish, and now Division 2, of course, has to deal with Jockey. Jockey founded in 1876. Did you know that?
No, I did not know that, Jim.
You know, one thing about people don't know about Jockey, too, they're a very charitable type of company. They have something called Jockey Being Family Foundation, and you can be a part of it. Just go to jockeyfamilyfoundation.com and check out all the great charitable things that Jockey does. Not only have great products and employ a lot of people here in the city of Kenosha, but they also have a charity.
Okay, now we have the Navy Club Ship 40. Proudly serving others is their theme this year. Builder of the float was Steve Tyndall.
They're second place in the military division in the past. Organized in 1941 in November of that year, its mission is to help other veterans achieve a more successful life. They're active in the community, perform ceremonies on Memorial Day, also on Veterans Day, also on Pearl Harbor Day as well. And they're proud to be a part of the Kenosha community.
Oh, like a double clap?
And here we have a nice look at that again.
Now they're comprised of waterborne service veterans of the Navy, the Marine Corps, and the Coast Guard.
And here we have the CYO Emeralds Knights Band.
Here they come, our first marching band of the afternoon. Of course, the Emerald Knights, CYO Emerald Knights Band and Guard has been performing since 1939. They strive to provide quality music, education, and a fun and inviting atmosphere. Students now, they range from the ages of 9 to 17. They come from 5 different types of living atmospheres, schools, and they perform together.
There's a good view of them, Jim.
Mm-hmm. They have performed at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame,
That's
the Grand
impressive.
Ole Opry, and they're heading to St. Louis this summer. There they are, CYO Emerald Knights.
As they come into view, we'll be able to hear them play.
Yeah, they are. They're setting up and playing right now. Let's give a listen.
Looks like their band includes people of all abilities.
CYO Emerald Knights.
Next we have Todd Onstad, representative of the 65th Assembly District. State Representative Onstad is in his 3rd term. He has also served 3 terms as a city alderman and is an elected union leader of the UAW Local 72. And this is his 5th year.
And he's very shy.
Looks like he's joined by Pam DeVoist. And here he comes. Oh, and now we have State Senator Bob Wirch. State Senator Bob Wirch representing Kenosha and Racine in the Wisconsin State Senate. He can be frequently seen at the labor breakfast and at spaghetti dinners throughout Kenosha.
He's always out and about. And if you get something in the paper, he might send you something in the mail. Good old Bob. You get something in the paper, I saw you in the paper, he sends you a little something in there. It's really fun to have.
Yeah, I actually had breakfast with him yesterday at the labor breakfast.
All right, and next we'll move forward to Salon.
Now we have the Salon Professional Academy presenting Hairspray.
And they got #1 float in spirit and energy, and they took 2nd place in artistic excellence.
Last year's parade, they took 1st place, and in 2015, they took 2nd place.
They're conveniently located at 80th Street, 39th Avenue, open since 2007. In addition to their education, they offer a full-service salon and spa every Monday through Saturday for all your hair, skin, and nail needs.
Well, there's the energy part, Jim.
State Bank of the Lakes with the Clydesdale Horses have 2 convenient locations to help our Kenosha community with all their financial needs. Look at those horses.
Always nice to see the horses in the parade. They're gorgeous, aren't they?
From Richmond,
Absolutely
Illinois, they're
gorgeous.
from. They're Renegade Clydesdales.
And next we have the Kenosha Public Library.
Kenosha Public Library is for everyone. Learn something from the programs, all ages, discover new technology. Over 4 buildings, or check out the bookmobile, or go to mykpl.info to find out more about the Kenosha Public Library. You have summer reading programs in full swing for all ages. You want to go over there just to use a computer as well.
I've been seeing the bookmobile driving around town, Jim.
We were just at the Southwest branch the other day, going over the parade. So read, succeed, and lead.
Looks like now we have the 2016 Miss Pleasant Prairie Court. We have Chloe Lentz. She is the junior Miss Pleasant Prairie. She's 14 years old.
Mm-hmm. We also have Elizabeth Kelly, Miss Pleasant Prairie, 17 years old. Adeline Lentz, I believe is probably Chloe's sister. She's little Miss Pleasant Prairie. She's 10 years old.
And we have Ashlyn Curie is the tiny Miss Pleasant Prairie. She's 4 years old, and she attends Prairie Lane Elementary School.
There they are, folks, a 2016 Miss Pleasant Prairie Court. That's fun. Cougars. We got some Cougars here. football players are walking behind. There they are. The Kenosha Cougars semi-pro football team. You do have a semi-pro football team, Kenosha. If you want to watch some summer football, 10th year playing football in Kenosha every Saturday night throughout the summer. So attend the games. Go to kenoshacougars.org for more information.
Now we have the Kenosha Ramblers Youth Football and Cheer Program.
It's the 4th season as a youth football and cheer program. They play the largest independent football league in the United States. Now the football team, open program to all area boys and girls 5 age to 14. They're a travel league. They focus on safety first. And they took 3rd place in the hometown pride.
Oh, next we have parade float judges Jenny Tunkeys and Vicky Seebeck. Float judge Jenny Tunkeys is Chief of Staff of Kenosha County Executive Jim Cruiser. She's a lifelong resident of Kenosha, and she resides in the village of Summers.
And behind them, Tiddly and Wink Clowns of Pleasant Prairie. Tiddly and Wink Clowns take pride in Kenosha, honoring their history. They'd like to thank Kenosha and Pleasant Prairie for maintaining a beautiful city and village and honoring its history. Tiddly and Wink. And here we go, folks. The Kenosha Raptors Lacrosse Club. They're dedicated to teaching the fundamentals of the game of lacrosse to all age levels. Kenosha Raptors Lacrosse Club.
This year, their theme is honoring the game. And there we have them.
Nice setup. I've never played lacrosse.
I've never seen a game either. Would be interesting to see.
Sounds like a lot of fun. And there's their lacrosse. Go to KenoshaRaptors.com, as it says, and learn more about learning to play lacrosse. Up next, folks, we have
the Kenosha Academy of Dance, Music, and Drama.
These dancers range from 6 to 18, perform all over southeastern Wisconsin and Illinois. And, folks, they're a winner as well.
Their theme this year is movies. The Kenosha Academy of Dance, Music, and Drama has been an art studio in Kenosha for over 11 years. It's owned by Annie Hackett and Adam Thiessen.
Last summer, they worked with an organization called Dance the World, where they were a featured performer for both Epcot and Hollywood Studios at Disney World.
They have some pretty flashy costumes on this year.
Yes, they do. Studio strives to bring the arts to local communities and take pride in giving back through participation in local fundraising and charity events.
Okay, now we're into Division 3, which is sponsored by the Kenosha News, and we have the world's only Wacky Wheeler of Madison.
It's Melvin, folks. He's been rolling around in one city or another for the past 18 years, rotating hundreds of miles over 1,000 parades, yet never really getting anywhere. How'd you like that job?
And there he goes, folks.
Would you do it, Tammy?
No, I don't think I could do that. I'm not
I'd
that
try
coordinated. Okay, now here we have the Colts Cadet Drum and Bugle Corps Band from out of Dubuque, Iowa.
It's a younger sibling to the Colts Drum and Bugle Corps. 1967, they were founded, celebrating their 50th anniversary this year. One of 3 remaining cadet groups in the country.
At this point in the parade, they are not playing,
Oh,
but it looks like they're about to start. Here we go.
They're gonna pass us right by. I'm gonna let them know that 2010, they have been Drum Corps International Open Class finalists 5 times in the past 6 years, finishing 12th or higher in international competition.
We get a nice up close and personal view of the percussion section.
Folks, that was the Colt Cadets Drum and Bugle Corps from Dubuque, Iowa. There it is.
And there we have it. Oh, now we have Kenosha County Treasurer Terry Jacobson coming up and Pat Crawford's Dixieland Band coming up next. And we have Joellen Stores, Register of Deeds, and Mary Kubicki, County Clerk. Joellen Storns is Kenosha County Register of Deeds, and Mary Kubicki is Kenosha County Clerk.
And coming up, there's Rebecca Matasco and Judge Russell, Jason Roselle, added to the program. And then we have the Indian Trails Hawks cheer team. The Indian Trail Hawks cheer team would like to salute our veterans here and abroad and thank them for their dedication, service, and sacrifice. And we got the Girl Scouts too. Oh, we jumped ahead. There we go. Girl Scouts first, folks. Girl Scout Service Unity 715. Serves girls 15 to 18 years of age. Builds girls' courage, confidence, and character. Want to be a part of it? www.gswise.org.
You know, they've been selling cookies for over 100 years, Jim?
They have.
Yes, they have.
I've been eating them for about 50.
Yep.
Delicious. Thin mints, right?
My favorite cookie is the Thin Mint. Absolutely. Absolutely.
I like freezing them.
Now we have the Indian Trails Hawk Cheer Team.
The Indian Hawks cheer team would like to, again, salute our veterans here and abroad and thank them for their dedication, service, and sacrifice. This is their first time they're a part of our parade. And there they are.
Notice the camouflage shirts they have on. Their theme is Thank You to the United States Armed Forces Veterans.
Yeah.
There they go.
There you are, folks. And they took 3rd place in spirit and energy. Indian Trail did. Coming up next.
Looks like we have the Cub Scout Pack 583 from Pleasant Prairie.
And they have over 45 boys registered from kindergarten through the age of 5th grade, and they meet regularly from September until June. This pack is led by Cub Master Katrina Scheck, Assistant Cub Master Todd Scheck, and the den leaders Dennis Zerbach, Jake Kabusiak, Ed Burnett, Paul Youngman, Ashley Lennon, Ryan Clark, and Mary Hochschild.
Looks like coming up next is the Kenosha Rambler Recreation Band. We can hear them as they play.
They began in 1957, the Rambler Band did. Made up about 100 7th and 8th graders from the Kenosha Unified School District.
This band has been around for nearly 60 years. years, Jim.
Sure has. This summer they'll be performing in Vernon Hills Parade, Lake Bluff Parade, and the Summers Parade, and also in Bristol.
They sound great, don't they? Scamps Gymnastics. The gymnasts are coming down now.
Since 1983, Scamps has been the premier not-for-profit youth organization in Kenosha, instructing boys and girls ages 1 through 18 sports of gymnastics, tumbling, trampoline, and other leading things. And the Danish Sisterhood is here as well. Part of everything.
Looks like the gymnasts are performing for the judges.
Anyone interested in being part of the program for Scamps, go to scampsgymnastics.com.
And we see some more tumbling. Few cartwheels, some handstands.
You know what, Tammy? I can't do that.
I can't do that either, Jim. I wouldn't even attempt it. Looks like they have a little float there, and they're going to do some...
more tumbling. Oh, a little trampoline work.
There we go.
I can't do that either.
Oh, look at that.
Holy moly. I'm getting dizzy watching her.
Got to have a lot of upper body strength to do that, Jim.
Waiting for the dismount.
Ooh, she might be a little dizzy. There she goes. Take a break. Oh, they're rotating out their members for that. I see. That's a good idea.
Street machines are coming up. Kenosha Classic Street Machines out of Kenosha, obviously. They're coming up. They've been here many times, well over 10 years. Kenosha Classic Street Machine Cars Club was formerly called the Midwest Street Machine Association of Kenosha.
I'm sure we're going to see a impressive line of cars coming up now, Jim. Hey, there's
Juliana.
Patrick Juliana. Oh, we said the same thing.
He's very proud of that vehicle. I've been in that car. It's he's very proud of that. A lot of different cars, folks, for you to enjoy. Once again, folks, it is a beautiful day for a parade. Of course, the Kenosha Civic's Parade, the Veteran Civic Parade. Looks like a Edsel. Oh, there's a DeLorean.
That's the car from Back to the Future.
Yeah. I believe that's a Prowler right behind that.
Those look fun to drive, don't they?
I've driven one. They are fun to drive. Not the greatest turning radius, but they're fun to drive.
Have some more modern cars coming up now. A little bit of blending the old with the new.
There's Spot.
Looks like we have the Kenosha News.
Spot the News Dog. The Kenosha News is Kenosha's local source for news, sports, savings, and coupons, and more. And is available online at kenoshanews.com. Spot the News Dog is the official mascot of the Kenosha News. Kenosha News, folks.
Get another good glimpse of the spot. There he is.
And following them is the running club of Kenosha. Kenosha Running Club has been running for life almost 40 years, offering opportunities to enjoy running for people of all ages and abilities.
This year's theme is Running for Life, which is better than running for your life.
Exactly. They also sponsor 2 college scholarships for Kenosha County athletes. Kenosha County Racing Club hosts 2 races every year, the Harvest Moon Run, held in September, and the Mayor's Turkey Day Run.
They have some whimsical signs with them today,
do.
Jim.
Absolutely. I imagine someone should be running.
One of them says, "I know I run like a girl." Looks like we have the Jesse White
Oh, here they come.
Tumbling team from out of Chicago, Illinois.
The Jesse White Tumbling team, created in 1959 to provide a positive alternative for inner city kids. Team members must stay away from gangs, drugs, alcohol, and stay in school and maintain a minimum. I like this. They have to maintain a minimum of a C average. The team consists of nearly 150 members, male and female, as young as the age of 6. So you can see a little action going on here. Look at this one. Boom. Be careful, girls. We got what? He's jumping over. Wow, that's
Looks
pretty
like
impressive.
they're readjusting their equipment there.
Well, they're doing what they do, and I've seen this done before. You see how many people they can jump. Add this to the list of things that I can't do.
There we
Whoa.
go. Makes it look so easy, doesn't it? I'm sure it's not.
Hopefully the wind won't take them away.
The wind is changing drastically.
Look at that jump. Wow.
Doesn't seem
They're
to
going
be
right after
bothering
each other. Watch
them.
this one. Boom. Boom.
Okay, we're continuing with the 2017 Kenosha Civics Veterans Parade, presented by Snap-on.
Division 4 is on its way.
Jim, it looks like the Rocket Cycle from Baraboo, Wisconsin.
The Rocket Cycle's out there, folks. We'll get a shot of that in a second. My paper's like blowing away, but we're going to take a look here. The Rocket Cycle, only one of its kind, folks. He rides on the inside of it. Hunter Howell's Rocket is one big wheel with the rider engine on the inside.
He's enjoying that, isn't he?
As much as he can.
All right, next we have coming up into view. We'll probably be hearing them very shortly. We have the Band of the Black Watch.
This is the 38th season for the Band of the Black Watch, made up of about 140 members representing all the high schools from Kenosha. The band is under the direction of Kathy and Jim Ripley. Percussion instructors are John Stolfi and Margaret Harms. Color guard instructor is Maddie Wyrick. There they are, folks. Band of the Black Watch.
We can see their flags coming up now.
Yep. Hope they won't get blown away.
Yeah, a lot harder to do those routines with all this wind, I would imagine. And here they are.
Braving the weather and doing their thing, folks. Always associate a band of Black Watch with excellence. Are you picking up the tune?
Yeah, I can. Bad
Bad
medicine.
Medicine.
Yeah.
By Bon Jovi. There they are, folks. Band of the Black Watch. 38 years and still going strong in Kenosha. I think we're going to get through this, though. Here come the Knights of Columbus. Councils 973 and 1201. Fraternal Catholic Men's Society, they donate to Kenosha Achievement Center, Kenosha Special Olympics, the Shalom Center, Carnet, and other local charities.
Oh, look at that on the back. Relaxing a bit.
Kind of relax, you little.
Yeah, that looks very comfortable.
There's Knights of Columbus car.
They have a couple vehicles in this year's parade, Jim.
Yeah, they do. Oh, here comes another gust of wind. And with that said, we have the Lighthouse Brigade. The Lighthouse Brigade of Racine Junior Band. Lighthouse Brigade, sponsored by Racine Unified School District, available to members ranging age grades 5 through 8. Tradition and excellence of these young students carry forward to be going strong for more than 30 years. They'll be in the Racine, Raymond, Six Flags, Port Washington parades. The Lighthouse Brigade of Racine.
They've participated in about 20 or so Kenosha Civic parades, Jim.
Absolutely.
Looks like they're about to play.
So, Lighthouse Brigade of Racine, the junior band. And folks, we now have Jaclyn Steffens, a National American Miss State finalist in Miss Wisconsin Princess Program Pageant.
And this is their first year in the parade this year, Jim?
She is 6 years old. Again, state finalist for the National American Miss Pageant. She will be competing in August in the Wisconsin Dells for the state title. A little cutie pie. There she is.
There she is.
She got the wave down already. She got the princess wave down. I love it.
Nice yellow Corvette she's riding in today.
And next we have
the Step by Step Dance Academy, Jim.
Yes, we do. A fun, creative, family-friendly dance studio. They teach ballet, tap, jazz, and hip-hop to ages 18 months and through adults. They have classes to accommodate the children or teen you're looking for fun. They have competitive teams that dance and perform all year long.
This is their 8th year in the parade.
Step by Step Dance Academy.
Looks like they're going past the judges station now. See if they're going to do a little routine for us.
Maybe a little hip hop. There, Lou Molitor enjoying things.
have a lot of members in this group.
They sure do. And it's a wonderful way for a sport. Great way to express yourself.
Next we have the Lakeview Tech Super Mileage Vehicle Club. This year's theme is "We are ready to go the distance."
And they are a winner, folks. They are second place in spirit and energy. Now, they started 6 years ago with one gasoline vehicle and a handful of male students and one advisor, Matt Schultz. Since then, they've gone to 16 males, 8 female students, 8 advisors, now represents 6 vehicles, gasoline, diesel, or electric power.
Looks like we have an Elvis impersonator there.
Absolutely. I think it's all part of the Lakeview Tech Academy. Fantastic. We got some doggies coming. I see some doggies on the horizon.
We have the Rettenhouse Shepherds Incorporated, Jim.
A not-for-profit, volunteer-based German Shepherd breed species rescue in which they rescue, rehabilitate, and give abandoned and abused dogs a second chance. Now, they offer breed obedience and training at their studio at 5812 6th Avenue.
The Rettenhouse Operation Canine Truth for Youth.
And they took second place in Hometown Pride and third place in Best Used Theme.
I noticed the dogs even had sunglasses on.
And if you're looking for something to do a little bit later, some pups will be jumping, doing some jumping with the Celebrate America happening later in downtown Kenosha Lakefront. Not these dogs, though. Okay. They're part of the dogs. More dogs. And here they are. What a great thing they do for the community. Rescuing dogs. It's such a beautiful breed too. And once again, they do all type of breeds for obedience. Again, 5812 6th Avenue is where you're gonna find them. You can see why they took second place in Hometown Pride. And they got themselves a vehicle as well.
Looks like they went through the drive-in. Oh,
Yeah,
it's a drive-in theme.
Little tribute to Kenosha history there with the drive-in. Once again, that's an end of an era that happened, and unfortunate. And I remember going there many times. And here comes the Alpha Media, 95 Will Rock, AM 1050, based in Pleasant Prairie, which I'm very familiar with, working at both of those stations. They got something new. They got some golf carts they had done, which is really nice. Of course, Will Rock entertains listeners from Chicago to Milwaukee, all points in between. Jen Marr is in there, and Scott DeLabio driving there. There's Will Rock, John Perry from Will Rock doing his thing. And now we have the Tremper Trojan cheerleaders from Tremper High School.
This is their 4th year being in the parade.
Now, they're cheerleaders. They perform, of course, at their football and basketball games. They also have JV and varsity competition team. They compete against other area high schools. Both Tremper competitive teams took second place at state this year.
Wow,
Congratulations,
that's amazing.
ladies.
That's amazing. They're gearing up for a new and exciting season, Jim.
Tremper cheerleaders.
Looks like some high energy there.
Absolutely.
And next we have Choo Choo Charlie's. Choo Choo Charlie is where trains deliver classic American food. We're making friends, great food, and lasting memories. It's fun for the whole family.
It's a great place to stop and grab yourself a cup of coffee and take a train. Frank and Kim Carmichael, they're in the back there. Nope, you just got Charlie. Just Choo Choo Charlie. The zoo is here, folks.
Looks like the Racine Zoo, Jim.
Absolutely. Racine Zoo, there's first time they're a part of our parade. It's 28 acres right on the shores of Lake Michigan and just turned 94 years old.
Wow, that's
Zoo has
amazing.
77 different species and over a couple hundred individual animals. They have a giraffe there, and you know how much a giraffe eats per day?
I have no idea, Jim.
70 pounds a day. Now that's something I might be able to do. I can't do the tumbling.
Have a hefty appetite.
Gotta have a hefty appetite. Check out their website, racinezoo.org, for the latest and greatest in fun, adventures, and events.
Looks like we have the Deadgar's Dark Coffin Classic float coming up, Jim.
There they are. You can watch them on KTV, Channel 14, Thursdays at 9:30 or Sundays at midnight. And next up, another band.
Looks like the River City Rhythm Band.
Minoka, Minnesota. Now, the River City Rhythm Band finished its 8th season of Winter Drumline Competition. They're excited to be back on the streets, bringing the unique ability to entertain the crowds of summer. During their 8 seasons, RCR has won numerous awards and championships, both at the state and national level. They enjoy what they do, and they love to perform for crowds.
Looks like we're going into Division 5 now, which is
Looking that
sponsored
way.
by Johnson Bank. Johnson Bank.
At Johnson Bank. It's been around 20 years now. Gordy Boucher Ford of Kenosha rides with you every mile of the way for all your service needs.
They got some youngsters on their float this year, Jim.
Yes, they do. Gordy Boucher.
It's like a John Deere tractor coming down.
Mm-hmm.
A couple tractors, Jim.
Absolutely. Nice John Deere models, a 1948 John Deere. There is Spanish Rose. There's Gordy Boucher. There's a Fairy Tale Birthday Company, provides professional children and family entertainment from birthday parties, performances, to community events and entertainment with their services. Bring magic and lasting memories of young at heart. That's what this is all about. The Fairy Tale Birthday Company. Have a princess at your next party. Christian Life is coming up as well. Christian Life has, we have more cheerleaders coming. Varsity Cheer Squad. Cheerleaders held camp last week to teach their K-6 girls the fundamentals of cheer. They're very proud of what they do, ladies and gentlemen. Christian Life School Cheer Squad.
Looks like we have the City of Kenosha bus coming by us now, Jim.
There they are, folks. Get to where you want to be in the city of Kenosha. And I'd like to expanded their bus line as well. You guys go up to the interstate to
Yeah.
provide the transportation. So many different industries and businesses are opening up around the interstate. A lot of people don't have transportation. The city buses has stepped up. The city of Kenosha has stepped up and are providing transportation for people for their jobs.
Connecting people and places, Jim.
Mm-hmm. And there they are, the Kenosha Comets Hockey Organization. With their inline skates. You ever play hockey?
No, never played hockey, Jim.
Me neither.
look like they're having a good time.
Yes, they are.
A little different on concrete than it is on ice, I'm sure.
Mm-hmm. Check out Kenosha Ice Arena and check out the Kenosha Comets. I believe we have the Cricket Store. This is the team from the Cricket Store on 52nd Street. Coming up, well, so we get some more Comets. The team from the Cricket Store on 52nd Street, come on out, support your local Cricket Store.
Their theme this year is something to smile about.
There's Cricket.
There he is, waving to the crowd.
Good old Cricket.
Looks like we have the Republican Party of Kenosha County there, Jim. Coming up on a float.
Yeah, that's right. The Republican Party, born in the early 1850s by anti-slavery activists. The first informal meeting took part in Ripon, Wisconsin, of course. The Republican Party of Kenosha County started as a small group of Republicans interested in getting the Republican message out to Kenosha County residents. Now has over 120 members, very active within the group, within the state of Wisconsin.
This year they took third place in the category of patriotism.
And right behind them, folks, is the North Division High School Majorettes and Drumline out of Milwaukee. Formed only 2 years ago. Majorettes were added last year under direction of Gina Jensen, Paul Braun, and the marching coordinator, Patrick McGee. North Division High School Majorettes and Drumline out of Milwaukee. Followed right behind them is the Wolfpack Motorcycle Club of Kenosha.
Wolfpack Motorcycle Club of Kenosha is a community club based on giving back to the city. The club gives away book bags to Kenosha Unified School District students, food to the homeless shelter, and they've adopted a classroom every year for Christmas, as well as many other civil events for our city. This is their 7th year in the Kenosha Civic Parade. Hear the horn. See what's coming up next.
Oh, the BBQ. Good old BBQ Productions. Locally owned restaurant strives for the best barbecue around, folks, along with the outstanding guest service. They're new. 4235 Green Bay Road is the place you want to be. Excited to be a part of our wonderful community and hope that you'll enjoy seeing them and being a member of their barbecue family.
And this is their first year in the parade.
And there's our anime, My Animix, downtown Kenosha.
My Animix, Kenosha's favorite anime store. Stop in and see us right here in downtown Kenosha. My Animix was created by anime fans for anime fans. You can find all kinds of things anime here.
Outstanding. Folks, they're downtown Kenosha. Find them, check them out, and be an anime fan.
We have Pikachu there.
Well, now we got the Relay for Life.
Relay for Life of Kenosha has been honoring our cancer survivors and our lost loved ones for over 20 years.
Now, their theme today is one day, one night, one community, one fight.
Relay for Life of Kenosha was founded by Nick Scavone during his cancer fight to raise awareness in Kenosha and the need for a cure for cancer.
And don't forget to join them at Parkside, University of Parkside Outdoor Track, Friday, August 4th at 4 p.m. until Saturday, August 5th at 8 a.m. Join them for their celebration, for all the food, fun, beverages, games, and of course, raising and supporting the Relay for Life.
Always a wonderful event, Jim.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. #1 in the Midwest for 6 years in a row they are. And for more information, relayforlife.org/Kenosha, Wisconsin is what you're going to want to check out for more information on the Relay to Life.
Looks like we have the Cutting Edge Figure Skating Club coming up next. They have a beautiful float this year.
Mm-hmm. Yes, they do. United States Figure Skating Club, G Club, located in Rexplex Ice Arena. They have a lot of figure skating.
The Ice Stars synchronized skating teams represent Cutting Edge and compete throughout the Midwest. This season, they will compete in the Midwest Regionals in Wichita, Kansas.
Going all the way to Wichita. More information, cuttingedgefsc.org is where you want to go to. Another thing I can't do is figure skate.
Requires too much coordination, Jim.
Way too much. Way too much. You got a big group. Very popular.
Some of their members have rollerblades on.
Mm-hmm. And the Kilties are here.
Next, we have the Racine Kilties Drum and Bugle Corps.
They're based out of Racine, with members all over the country and the world, from high school age and beyond, celebrating their 83rd anniversary since the drum corps was founded in 1934. Kilty's motto adheres to the values of character, honor, excellence, and tradition, with the corps' goal to enrich the lives of the membership and thrill the audience at every performance, and they certainly do.
The Kilties are a nonprofit organization that performs on weekends, and they have touched the hearts of millions and millions of people.
Let's give it a listen. And you can see why they're known throughout the world for their excellence in bugle and drums. And there's our juggler, the final performer, Aaron the Juggler from Greenfield, Wisconsin. Now, as a child, Aaron grew up juggling in the circus for many years. He juggled about 20 parades last year, with each parade averaging 1.5 miles, which means he's juggled roughly for 30 miles last year. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Aaron Henning.
Started juggling when he was only 12 at the Circus World Museum in Baraboo, Wisconsin.
Whistle of Whirls. The Kenosha Civic Veterans Parade honoring Kenosha history is now history. And what a great day it was for the parade this year.
Yeah, the crowds were awesome, the weather was great, and people were out enjoying themselves on this beautiful day.
My name is Jim Sulovich.
My name's Tammy Conforti, and thank you everyone for enjoying the parade.
Have a good day.
Have a good day.